Bringing Back the Bittern is a project that we've had funded for 5 years through the Australian Government's National Landcare Program, and the aim is to increase the number of Australasian bitterns through improving their habitat. The Bringing Back the Bittern project aims to increase and improve habitat for the bittern so that they'll come to our wetlands and hopefully go through a breeding cycle, and juveniles will be able to fledge, which is an important step that we think we're missing in this region.
This property was originally part of our farming operation, but when we ceased farming, Jill and I put a covenant on it, and since then it's had a lot of wetland restoration. This latest project, the Bittern project, is another step in that, and we're very excited about the Bittern project, to be able to be part of restoring habitat and hopefully attract one of our threatened species to use this habitat. 155 hectares in area, a mix of wetlands with various habitat types in it, ranging from deeper areas to shallow areas, some with open and some with lignum and some with trees and some without trees. We're very proud of it and consider it a very, very special place. Looking forward to one day seeing these Australasian bitterns turn up.
We've spent the last few months designing, building wetlands at Wirralow Wetland Complex. Today we're here to see the first watering of the new Bittern site. We've had an allocation of environmental water that we can use. We've seen some really great results, including growling grass frogs coming back, which is really exciting, and a whole host of wetland birds and other terrestrial birds. The two new sites that we've built are definitely a first for the North Central CMA, and we think maybe a first for Australia. I haven't been able to locate any other sites that have been especially made for Australasian bittern.
So one of the main focuses here will be, if you look across, you can see the topography is quite variable through the wetland, and there's some deeper pockets, and where those deeper pockets are, we'll try and establish vegetation that we call tall marsh, which is basically tall reeds and rushes, and that's really the breeding habitat of the Australasian bittern. So they like dense reed beds that provides lots of shelter and protection from predators. But then around those reed beds, and you can see the most of the wetlands quite a flat sort of base, and that'll have the feeding areas for the bitterns, because the dense reeds are great for the bitterns to nest in, but they're not such great foraging habitat. So we need some open areas as well, some lower sort of herbs and grasses and sedges that'll have lots of frogs and dragonflies and insects and things.
It's a project that will take several years to come to fruition, because it takes time for reed beds to develop and the wetland ecology to establish. We hope to see a progressive improvement in the wetland ecology. There'll be some immediate benefits for wetland birds and plants. With care and attention, and if the plans we've laid out work the way we hope, the reed beds that we hope the bitterns will use will establish fairly quickly. So yeah, it's exciting to be involved in something, a new pilot project like this. So a few fingers crossed here and there, but certainly within the next 5 years it should blossom into a fully functioning wetland ecosystem suitable for bitterns and other water birds and frogs. Yeah, we're very proud of what this property is now.